there, it's another interesting week for Hilltop Diary. As we all know, Hilltop Diary is a program that promotes weekly activities of Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Umo Eno. In this week's edition, our highlights will focus on Governor Umo Eno's 62nd birthday activities, convocation lectures, and more. Stay tuned for details. I am your hostess, Otabe Malkon.
Hilltop Diary.
In observation of his 2026 birthday, Governor Umo Eno has announced a series of programs aimed at restoring hope, dignity, and a sense of belonging to vulnerable children under government care. Addressing the beneficiaries at Divine Children's Home at Anafodoyo, Governor Umo Eno reaffirmed the philosophy behind his actions, assuring them of government's commitment to their welfare, growth, and future.
In a powerful show of commitment to education and human capital development, Governor Eno also approved the international admission of Barrister Bright Basi from the home, who recently graduated in law, granting her the opportunity to pursue a master's degree in any country of her choice, fully affirming the administration's belief that background should never limit destiny.
Today I come to this home, the divine home, where government have kept some of these children. I understand there are 600, one of the 5 homes, and I love what I'm saying. This is renewed hope, and we are urging them to arise with renewed hope that their tomorrow is here, and tomorrow will be better. That these children will know that they are not rejected, they are not desolate, that we are with them, and that is what makes me happy today. Every time a retired civil servant sends me a text thanking me for receiving his gratuity, I feel accomplished. When a widow who had previously lived in a place that could be likened to a rat hole, but now is a beneficiary of the over 400 compassionate homes that we have built for the poor and downtrodden, I feel accomplished.
Further extending his compassion, the governor approved housing allocations for 2 other graduates from the home who are already serving in the Akwa Ibom State Civil Service, ensuring they have stable accommodation to match their growing careers. In addition, 5 other graduates from the Divine Children's Home were granted automatic employment into the state workforce alongside housing support for all 5, making a comprehensive transition from dependency to self-reliance. There are Idonwesrekbo, Grace Itam, Samuel Basi, and Nelson Ifyong. Their intervention, according to the governor, reflects his compassion governance model, one that moves beyond promises to deliver tangible support, transforming lives and building a more inclusive Akwa Ibom State. He called on well-meaning citizens of the state to continue to help and give support to the special children, while thanking Akwa Ibom people who have visited Special Children's Home to give out their finances as part of his 62nd birthday celebration.
Since God brought us to serve the people of Akwa Ibom State, He inspired me to make my birthday an occasion to make the people show compassion to others. And it has been the way we celebrate birthdays. For all of you that have gone to homes and have sent us pictures, reaching out and making this day truly memorable for the sick, for the downtrodden, for those who do not belong to the low ladder in the society, I want to thank you.
The Akwa Ibom State Governor, Pastor Umo Eno, has appreciated President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and wife Lurimi for the warm birthday felicitation sent to him on the occasion of his 62nd birthday, speaking glowingly at Special Children's Home, the occasion where he had the opportunity to interact with the children. Governor Umo Eno also extended his gratitude to Senate President Godswill Akpabio, his political father Mr. Udomi Mario, APC party faithful, and political stakeholders for their prayers on the occasion of his birthday.
The President, Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our father, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, and our mother, the First Lady of the Nation, for the very warm birthday felicitation that they sent to me today. Let me thank my own political grandfather, the Senate President, who took time to even record a birthday wish, and I'm so touched. Thank you so much. Let me thank my political father, the immediate past governor of Akwa Ibom State, Dike Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, and all others who have sent birthday felicitations. I can tell you, you'll forgive me please that I will not be able to respond to all of you, it's so many, but from this point that I stand, I say thank you, and thank you.
Governor Eno also appreciated all Akwa Ibom people for their prayers and warm wishes on the occasion. He specifically appreciated the caregivers of the children's home for the wonderful work they have done and direct immediate employment of the 22 caregivers of the children, promising to give them more rewards if those children are properly taken care of.
God does not make a mistake. I don't care how you came, but these children carry destiny. And I want to thank the Commissioner for Women Affairs for running this home for these 22 children that have been abandoned. Lovely children, where some people, the rich, are looking for children. They are going everywhere, traveling all over the world. And then someone will have the nerves to abandon these children. We take these children, we will nurture these children, we will grow these children, and we'll help them realize their destinies. And so for all the 22 caregivers, I direct now they should be employed into the state civil service. All of them.
Governor Eno directed his Senior Special Assistant on Entrepreneurial Development, Mr. Uwa, to train and empower 15 children who have completed vocational programs and ensure their settlement after 6 months, as some of them who were turning 27 years old needed to be independent adults. The governor also approved automatic employment opportunities for qualified registered nurses and NCE holders, reaffirming his continued government support for children in the state homes, urging them to remain hopeful and confident with the interventions, reflecting a broader commitment to restoring dignity and expanding opportunity. The event featured various performances by different special homes, song ministration by Harmonic Chorale, and presentation by Akwa Ibom young professionals, as well as cutting of the 22nd birthday cake by the governor, witnessed by well-meaning citizens of the state and beyond.
Thank you so much, and happy birthday, Your Excellency.
Away from the breakfast meeting arranged for the commemoration of his 62nd birthday, the state governor, Pastor Umo Eno, has inspected Experience Center, one of the facilities at Iwit Luxury Estate, in readiness for commencement of businesses. At the center, the governor commended the contractor for a job well done, optimistic that in the next 1 week, the Experience Center will be ready. At a Wait luxury estate comprising of 35 apartments, the governor hoped that in the next 2 months, the apartment would be ready for proper handing over after the exterior is completed, among other uncompleted areas in the facility.
Well, the experience is good, and we had to do this on the occasion of my birthday. Just, I told them this was a birthday gift I wanted, that the experience center should be opened so that we can commence business. They have done well. The experience center is ready, like you can see. And so in the next 1 week, the full staff complement of the experience center will be ready. So we are open for business. This is a luxury estate, 35 luxury apartments, and you can go in yourself and see it. I believe in the next 2 months, we should be ready to start handing over. What we're doing is that the externals will be completed, the interior will be screeded. So as you buy the house, you can decide on what manner of interior you want. The sales agreement will be ready, and I think we are good to go. This is an estate within an estate, already a wet, it's an estate itself. But this is a gated community, 35 houses, we believe, for the middle class, you know. And I think it's okay. It has solar panel, it has everything you can think of, you know, to make life comfortable in the heart of Uyo.
Mr. Kunle Adelekpa gave an overview of the project, its importance, promising to deliver in 60 days.
To deliver this in 60 days, and that's what we're working towards. 5-bedroom houses, maid's quarters, 3 in each one, central air conditioning, closed circuit, cameras, well laid out roads. I must thank the Excellency for his vision. This is only the beginning. The objective is that this will encourage more investors to come in and replicate similar projects within the city. So with the help of God, by the grace of God, first week in July, we should be back here and each of the units should be ready.
In a bid to make students graduate yearly and have good opportunity in life, the Akwa State Governor, Pastor Umo Eno, has abolished combined convocation in Akwa State University, Korokbadin, giving a mandatory order that convocation be held yearly, addressing the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th combined convocation of the university. Governor Umo Eno grants automatic employment for first-class students from the university, promised continued payment of bursary, congratulated the graduates on their successful graduation, and charged them to remain dedicated to first the 21st century world of education, creativity, diligence, and integrity so that they can compete in the marketplace of opportunities.
Pastor Umo Eno, PhD, welcome. Thank you so much for the honor.
Akwa State University, Korokbadin, in local government area, located at the land size of 4,480 hectares, has graduated a total of 7,554 graduates from undergraduate and postgraduate schools. The convocation, which brought together 4 different sets, whose year of service, sacrifice, and perseverance have culminated in the Memorial Day, was a defining moment in the lives of students as they completed their studies. The governor, while addressing the convocation as the visitor of the university, charged graduates of the state-owned university to be innovative, dare to be different, and embrace entrepreneurship, while congratulating them for their academic successes after the rigors of university life.
To the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th combined graduates, let me congratulate you for the passion and dedication you have shown. The long hours and nights spent reading and applying yourselves to the rigors of academic life. leading to the conferment of degrees in various disciplines on you today. You have made yourselves, your parents, and guardians proud. A few months ago, I was the guest speaker at the graduation ceremony of Mountaintop University in Ogun State, and a line in my speech at that event resonated deeply with the graduates. I told the graduates that no one will roll out the red carpet for you to walk majestically into the boulevard of success. Success will come to you if you are willing and ready to put in the work. Be diligent, upright, transparent, loyal, and ready to think and do things a little differently.
Making reference to the theme of this year's combined convocation, the Nigerian university system and national defense in the 21st century, the governor commended and called for support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his determined and focused efforts to rid the country of all forms of security challenges. The governor commended the Vice Chancellor, Prof. Otobonga Basiakpan, for his commitment, diligence, humility, and collaboration that have immensely promoted the university to its present state.
I am so thrilled with the addition of this department that I'm announcing here today my readiness to teach a course pro bono in that department. Entrepreneurship is an area that is dear to my heart. It is the single most critical element and ingredient that can unlock potentials and set one on the path of growth and sustainability. We remain dedicated to the improvement of the physical structures and amenities here on the main campus, especially given the fact that the Biokpa campus has now been given out to the federal government. Let me again salute you for the great academic achievements you have registered, leading to this university being ranked as the #1 state-owned university in the South-South and 4th overall best university, including federal-owned institutions in the South-South. We remain dedicated to ensuring that we prepare our children to face the 21st century world, which prioritizes education, ICT, entrepreneurship, creativity, so they can compete in the marketplace of ideas and opportunity.
A word of honorary degrees were presented to 8 distinguished personalities whose contribution to society, scholarship, public service, and human development have been exceptional. These include the Managing Director of Insect Integrated Services, Engineer Weme Koko, Deputy Governor of Central Bank, Mrs. Emimu Sora, Pastor Yang Tubi, Engineer Elvis Efyong, Engineer Oliver Ebong, Barrister Mina Williams, Halaraji Dr. Mohammed Ndimi, and His Highness Halaraji Aminu Bayeru.
Governor Umo Eno has commended men of the Nigerian Armed Forces for the great job in protecting lives and property, while condoling them on the loss of lives recorded at the cost of safeguarding the nation. Speaking during a courtesy visit by the Defense Minister General Christopher Musa, the governor congratulated him on his appointment, thanking him for his wonderful services to the nation.
Despite the security challenges in the country, Governor Eno noted that every Nigerian citizen was overjoyed when President Tinubu announced him as the Minister of Defense. Welcoming him and his team on behalf of the government and the people of the state, Governor Eno noted that his work delivery has made him one of the admired generals in the country.
We'd like to thank God for the peace we are enjoying in Akwa Ibom, largely because of the cooperative efforts of members of the security agencies that are here. We've enjoyed working with them, and they work in sync, which helps, because even the bad guys watch out for the cracks. Once they find out that, oh, the army is not talking to the Air Force, they just take advantage of that. But they work as a team, and we must really, really thank God for the work they do. We've been privileged and blessed by the various security agencies to strengthen security operations. We have now the composite department of the Air Force on the ground in Eket. We have an outpost now in Oron, right? And then we have another one that is helping us in the Ibn axis, Eket, to help us with security around there. And it helps us because of the kidnapping and all of that, which God has helped us reduce to the minimum. Also the pipelines, which is, but we will continue to do our best to support them. But we'll also ask that please, whatever you can do from your end to give them the boost and the support that they need to stabilize them, because it will take both the federal government and the state government to make them feel comfortable.
The Defense Minister, Christopher Musa, a 4-star general who was in the state to deliver a convocation lecture at the Akwa Ibom State University, thanked the governor for availing him the opportunity to speak to the student, while commending the governor for the developmental strides in the state and described Akwa Ibom as his home.
Every time we're visiting Akwa Ibom, we're always looking forward to it because it shows what leadership can really achieve. When you have good and purposeful leadership, driving across Akwa Ibom, everywhere you go, you see wonderful roads. These are things that are very scarce. But you could see that it's touching the hearts of the people, and that's critical about what democracy stands for. I want to say a very big thank you and congratulate you for the hard work. I've always been a follower of your events, the Arise program. Every time they always say, I'm always following up because it shows, when somebody is committed to his people, and these are what things can be achieved. So we really say a very big thank you. And my prayer is others will also watch and see what is being done and to know that these things are possible.
The visit also afforded the Chief of Defense Staff the opportunity to visit and interact with his men posted to the state. Utubi Kun, AKBC News.
To ensure that electricity gets to the rural populace in Akwa Ibom, the state governor, Pastor Umo Eno, has donated a transformer to Ikorokunset village in Surubium local government area. The governor made the donation Thursday while addressing sympathizers at the funeral of the mother to his housekeeper, Mr. Nsikak Isaiah Luke. The governor explained that the donation was made possible because of the good stewardship of Mr. Nsikak, who has diligently served him.
It was a rewarding moment for Mr. Nsikak Isaiah when the governor, in a bid to show gratitude, presented key of a brand new car to him.
Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. Governor of the state, governor but all the bank Sweden, then cover me so. So the men didn't have the one framework a paraphone. We are answered, he's a very good, humble young man. And so, Ado is a member of our family. Then family don't make us serious. Wherever say go, the woman am born of Jesus. Katie Moya nam sompo. Yeah, for. Yeah, do it to one bo. There was super baby back me walk, don't back me water. Don't follow when you are me, the big out where we don't week where my favorite walk. I'm saying it don't come. If I'm not here, I don't take care of her.
While also directing the Commissioner for Power, Mr. Inebong Rapson, to provide a transformer to the community. He used the occasion to advise the youth to be humble and show respect to the elders, while consoling the bereaved family and prayed God to give them the fortitude to bear the loss.
And we can't do it in some training. That's why I don't see her. Can see her now from you. The way the way, but no one get it here. I put you on the Governor you don't know for. Say, the Governor, I never get sorry, them, but there was a fun can. How will you all give Parada Commissioner for Power? This is the second transformer now. Get okay, Archbishop. Give them one transformer.
Responding, the village head Ikot Okunset celebrated the governor for the initiative, explaining that his people have stayed for years without electricity.
Governor, ye down or down for Kamemo. Ye uniform, Ellen, he can tell you, you go come to any person so about you. And Jesus Christ.
That's all we have for this week's edition of the Hilltop Diary. We hope you enjoyed our program. See you again same time next week. I am your hostess, Otobema Okon. Bye-bye.